let's address cybersecurity and AI. As we enter into the more modern world, AI has become pretty commonplace in the tools and the services that we use. But we would be remiss if we didn't talk about how AI is used, both good and bad. So let's talk a little bit about how AI is used in cyber attacks. So AI is used in multiple ways. Things we used to do traditionally, like creating automation scripts to attack infrastructure, can now be done 90% in AI. We've seen AI do things like create automated phishing campaigns based on tone of emails that were stolen to make them more believable. And we're also seeing AI being used in things like fake voice campaigns, where they're implementing a voice like modulation to make it sound like someone you know and trust on the phone, and getting people to do things like buy gift cards or give out username and passwords or give out financial information. Let's talk about the good part. So how is AI used in cybersecurity? So in the same way that attackers would use AI on the good side of things, we're also using AI. So we use AI when doing threat hunting to help build KQL statements that normally would take you, an hour or more to create and then test. AI is doing that in a matter of minutes. We're also seeing AI do things like test for vulnerabilities in software. Things that would take a human hours or days or weeks to complete are now being done in 10% of the time with AI. We're also seeing AI being used in more modern infrastructure, things like Copilot, to help people parse through information and help ensure that information is protected in certain environments. AI is pretty new, but we can also see into the future. So we're going to see AI become more commonplace in environments. No one's shying away from using AI right now. While it's great in being implemented in cybersecurity, we're going to see it in more practices. So when it comes to going to the doctor and getting a diagnosis, like AI is going to help eliminate errors in medical procedures. We're also seeing AI being used during live attacks too in cybersecurity, where if an attacker comes into your network, AI is taking over the threat hunting and remediation and everything else, and only having a small amount of human interaction. As we grow and we're looking at shortages in cybersecurity positions, and we don't have enough people to fill it, we're going to see AI take over and start to fill some of those positions, or make it easier for someone to take a step into those positions which are highly technical. Tips when implementing AI. So when we're implementing AI, especially in things like Copilot, right? We want to understand first, how do we use AI, and how's it going to benefit our business use cases and processes. So once we define how AI is going to be beneficial to those use cases, we then wrap around the security features around it. So if you're using AI to help parse through data, create documents, things like that, some of the best practices in security, like putting MFA in place, using least privilege access, and using conditional access policies and things like Office 365 to restrict logins, is important to helping protect the data and the AI that interacts with that data.